about the Natsu, which I don't think if that's its real name. I actually forgot its name, and I was like, oh, it's the Natsu. Let's see. No, it's the Tatsu. I'm sorry, guys. I'll fix the name in the future, meaning like probably like right now. Give me a sec before I get into comments, because I'm gonna go ahead and fix the the name. So we're gonna hit edit, and then we're gonna fix the name. Right here, this is AT, and save. There we go. Now it's Tatsu on stream. Okay, sorry guys. Also was looking at some other stuff and left my thing on. There we go. Now we can actually get into comments. I just wanted to make sure the stream says Tatsu. We are good. Okay, so the build for the Tatsu is this so far. I don't have the stance for it. I know how to get the stance for it, but I don't think I can do it the cheese way anymore, which is the roaming one towards a specific place, which has a chance to roam around the map and do its thing. I don't know if they still drop the correct spiders that I can kill to get the stance mod for this, which is a very rare drop to get. Because now every time I look it up, it says you have to do a specific version of the spider form, which is the one you have to get enough standing for, and I haven't even worked on that much standing for that group. So that's quite a little bit weird, but nonetheless, we are good. Hunter Ford! Welcome back, Hunter Ford. How you doing, man? How's it been? And we also have this setup here, which is Primed Fever Strike, which is for the higher toxin chance for the melee damage you'll see in a second, which is still missing one, which we'll fix later on. We can't fix that now or this gets knocked off. Same with Prime Fury there. But later, when I do this, I'll have another one of these, and I'll use it right here. Also, this is already installed, so I don't have, I'll have to actually modify it out. I'd love to get the stance, so we're going to try to go for that today as well in this video. I really highly doubt we're going to get it in video just because it's so rare to find the orb spider that patrols around a specific area, which I'll show you where, guys, where that area is in a second. I forget its name till I actually see it. But pretty much we have to find that patrolling spider, which is going to be a little ridiculous, but we'll try. And we are going to try to go for the stance mod, and we are going to carry this sword with us, just because I want to show you guys how good it is, even in like the area where it tells you guys have to be a specific level. We'll get so far into the storyline, and you guys starting out will see, like it's really hard for a lot of starter people. I mean, people that's already got a really good Warframe more than likely is going to just cheese right through it. But those people that don't have good Warframes, but they have pretty okay weapons, I'm going to show you guys a little weapon build and a good Warframe build if you guys can get it, or try to get close to it, which is, I'll show you 3 different frames, and you guys will be able to cheese right through the missions, which is a little bit better than what you guys would have if it was a little hard for you guys. This is something you guys can grind out. Now, mind you, if I show you the Prime version, go for the regular unless you have the Prime version, because the regular is just going to be a little bit behind the Prime version. So if the Prime version gets 1,200 health, then you guys will be able to get 800 or 900 health on the non-Prime. But it's better to have the Prime versions, but if you don't have Prime versions, then you guys will need to get the regular, grind for the regular, build him, and then go for the planet, which will help you guys out a whole lot more. But we are on day 205? No, 204, 205, somewhere in there. But let's quickly show you guys, to get this, you have to be at day 200. So, for you guys about to reach day 200 or so, do shoot for this. It is amazing! Alright, but pretty much, guys, we got Prime Pressure Point, Prime Fever Strike, Prime Fury, Blood Rush, Berserker, Quickening, and Jagged Edge. There's one mod that is missing right here. I will show you guys that mod because I'm building the Tatsu to be just like my Grand Prime, my War, my Galantine Prime, and all of that, like the bigger weapons. And I'll actually show you guys the build. I actually want to show you guys my War build, which is right here, because it's the exact same thing, but I like the War more. It just looks cooler. So there's my War, as you guys can see. If we upgrade it, You guys can see Pressure Point, Fury, Blood Rush, Fever Strike, Shocking Touch, Quickening, Jagged Edge, and Berserker. So we have all this on except for our Shocking Touch. So the Shocking Touch, what that does is when you mix it with Fever Strike and Shocking Touch, you get Corrosive. So as you can see right here, Corrosive, 1,590 damage here. Not bad. We got a really fast swing speed, plus we have some builds to help this damage out just a little bit. But you guys can see the overall total damage is 2,419.5. Let's go back to the Tatsu, and I'll also show you guys what I mean by I do have builds to help that damage out, and I'll show you guys that in a second, but I need to find my Tatsu, which is right here. So the Tatsu now, we are just missing our electrical one right here. To show you guys that, we are going to go through here and show you guys, which is Shocking Touch, which is missing 11, so we need 11 for that, which means I will have to take this one here and put a green card and then something like on this one or this one and do one of the green things here, which is, you know, doing this to it. Polarization. Polarize, pretty much. In order to get our Shocking Touch, or we have to go for a stance and then we just have to polarize that. But pretty much, guys, this already has 109 radiation. At total it does 1,579, so it's only about half of what my war was. So you guys can see, for a two-handed sword, basically an Akana, this thing does a ton of damage. Slam attack, 7,899. We're not going to worry about that. We're going to worry about the damage, like if you're just slashing and dashing about. It actually is close to, it's like halfway to 2,000 already. Like I said, it's basically half of what the other sword was, and we're just missing our electrical damage, which will bring this up to basically 1,9 or 2,0. So it'll either be 1,900 or 2,000 damage after I get the other electrical card up here, which is actually really good. It's right here. So you can see plus 9% electricity. I would love to one day see a primed Shocking Touch for melee, because that would easily bring this to 3,000 or 2,500 easy to make this sword a little bit better. But I don't think there is a prime version of that. I could be wrong, but I doubt there is one for Shocking Touch. But I would love to see a prime Shocking Touch. I also need to get the stance mod. So now let's get into a little bit of the Warframe build I have that can make this a little bit better. For you guys that are swords, instead of using energized, I use energized because it helps keep my energy up. But if you're not looking for energy, you're looking for all the other stuff, you can use Arcane Fury, which on a max one is on critical hit, 60% chance for 180 melee damage to melee weapons for 18 seconds plus 1 arcane revive. So with that said, take whatever damage to that now and add 180% more damage to it. Then you're also going to use Arcane Strike, which is already equipped. So this will be just like, think of making a faster sword, kind of like a Fury. So it's actually on hit, 15% chance for 60% attack speed to melee weapons for 18 seconds. So you can actually have super high melee speed and damage onto your melee weapons if you so desire it. Right now, guys, I haven't built my Wukong yet back to what he used to be, because I used to have the regular Wukong. Now I'm on the Wukong Prime, so I'm rebuilding him back. I do need one of these, but I will try to get one the free route. If you guys want to, you guys can donate them to me. I'll actually show you how to before we go in and start doing missions. For those who doesn't know how to, if you guys do want to, or if you guys don't care, then pay no mind or attention to this, because I'm not asking you guys to do it. I'm just saying you guys can if you guys likely desire. But pretty much, Forma, we will have to Forma this multiple times to get all slots available. I will need to go get this, because I do want that for one of my other things, which is like these cards here. Because I can use either this, I could use Rush, I could use, you know, any one of these I want to use. More than likely I might use Rush, just for the fact, like, sprint speed's faster. Which also means my flight speed might be faster as well. If not, then I could use, like, you know, any one of these, like reduced gravity during aim glide, faster knockdown recovery, the jump, let's see here, dashing grants bullet jump speed, any one of these I could really use if I wanted. Reduces damage by 10% when airborne. I actually might use that one just for the toxic flight.
Time zones suck.
Time zones do suck there, Shadow. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, pretty much, guys, we have all this different stuff, and yes, they do suck. Shadow, I've actually corrected my time during the day just because, like, I do play with a couple friends now that are, you know, awake during the day and asleep at night. So I've been doing my streams more along the daytime. If I can get more people watching me from the European or even, you know, towards the Australian time zone, then more likely I might fix my, you know, schedule at least a couple nights here and there to be awake during night and asleep during day so I can play with you guys. But yeah, apart from that, we're doing pretty good. And I hope it's been good to you there, Shadow, for the past few days. And hopefully, you know, everything in the world gets fixed out soon. I really hope. Because I don't want any bad blood between any countries. You know, I want friends from everywhere. Because I love everyone. But let's see here. A Wukong build is really nice, guys, because again, if you build him, you can build him kind of like I have here, except for you would use regular flow, regular continuity, if you guys don't have the primed version. But I also run Vigor, and I did have to use a Forma to get this up here, because I like the extra health. I use that for the extra health. I can care less for corrosive projection, or whatever it's called, like this right here. Yes, it reduces enemy armor by 18%, but in the grand scale of things, that really does not do anything, just by 18%. Why do I say that, guys? Is because, think about it. Enemy armor, let's say they have 1,213 armor.
All good if you stream TMRILL probably be there the whole stream, but I probs will only be able to stay for about half an hour tonight.
Alrighty, sounds good, Shadow, sounds good. So, pretty much, as I was back to saying, sorry, Shadow, I have to go back to this, but 1,000, we'll say 1,380 armor. Do 1,380 armor divided by 18%, that only brings it down to like 8 or 900. You still almost have to go through the 1,000 armor. It's pointless. Now, if that was reduced by something like 30% to 50, then I would take corrosive projection, because then that would remove 1,000 armor to be down to about something like 500 or 600, which is basically like battling the regular enemies you battled before. They're not going to be as tough, and it's actually worth carrying. But because, you know, it's only by 18%, which is very measly, on a full ranked card, that's no-no. I wouldn't mind 30% or higher to be a full ranked card, because then again, you know, it removes a good amount of armor. But because it's only 18% of armor, again, you're still having to go through 1,000 armor if they carry 1,000 armor. Get what I mean, guys? It's not like it reduces it that much. So that's why I stick with Physique. I'd rather have 90% more health, so you guys can see 1,290 health and 504 shield, compared to being a Warframe with only 800 health and wearing corrosive projection where they keep most of their armor and still have a really huge chance, if you start getting surrounded by enemies, to get fucking wrecked. So again, guys, I'd take Physique over corrosive projection for that reason. If they'd fix corrosive projection to be somewhere between like minus 50% of the enemy shield or armor, in this case armor, it would be a lot better, because then I could just, you know, go and smash and dash, and I wouldn't have to worry about Physique. But I'd prefer Physique. So this is the build I run, guys, just to let you guys see.
I run Vitality.
You run Vitality? Oh, nice. I mean, I run Vitality as well. Let me go back to upgrade here. So I run this, and you guys, well, I run Physique, which is extra health, and I run Vitality, which is like, this is the max Vitality, which is only 440% health. That's why I said if I didn't run Physique, I'd be at basically, we'll say 800 to 950 on the health here, compared to my 1,290 that I get now. Depending, I will go later and put on other mods. Like, there's a few that I'm still missing. So, for instance, like, I'm missing, oh, this is Wukong, I don't need that. Let's see here, I need, right here, Gladiator Resolve, which is 180% more health, with a combo chance multiplier, which again heightens my arcanes. I will put on a redirection, which is even more shield, so he'll have almost 1,000 shield and over 1,000 health. Still fiber for the armor, and that will be my build for Wukong, because that's all you really need, unless you want to throw on something else like continuity or something, but I actually don't need that because I have Intensify, and plus I only use mainly the ability that splits and gives me the second Wukong, which is my, like, you know, other version of myself, and he runs around with me, so I don't really have to do that, and he basically lasts until he dies, pretty much. I mean, he does die on himself occasionally, but he lasts a pretty darn good time. You don't need continuity on this guy. So that's why I said I'm building for Still Fiber, Redirection, Vitality, I already have Continuity up there, which is actually really good. Flow, Intensify, Vigor.
I was trying to get Volt Prime earlier.
I was trying to get Volt Prime. Oh, nice. So, yeah. So we have all that. The Warframe I'm working on now to unlock, which is another good Warframe to get, guys, especially if you're doing Eidolons. He's really good, at least I've heard on other YouTubers talk about, is Chroma Prime. I'm actually about to get him. I'm only missing his systems, which I actually have a ton of relics for his systems. I have, like, I think 12 something, or even higher than 12. I don't remember which one it is. Hold on. We'll go take a quick look. Give me a sec, guys, because the quick look is going to be on my phone, and I'm going to show you the relic here in a second. I need to go to Universe, Relic, and we need to type in Chroma, C-H-R-O-M-A, which is all these relics, and only a couple of those will have his systems in it, but I have the systems written down. Give me a second. I need to find, again, where my notes are. Here it is, quick memo. For Chroma, it is, let's see, I think it's Neo C1, isn't it? Yes, it is Neo C1, but I don't have any more of those. Alright, let's try Meso C4. Do I have Meso C4? Meso P1, Meso D4. Yes, Meso C4. Here we go. So you guys can see right here, 12 relics owned, Chroma Prime Systems, blueprint is in here, but it's in the very rare section. So I have to build up my, what are those called? Hold on, I'll tell you. If I go over here, these things at the bottom right, well, actually top right, right here, these, I have to build up to 100, and then I can put it on my Meso C4 relic. So we would just go here, C4, click on it, and then I need 100. So if I click this, you guys can see I would need 100. It's of 100 there, so I can't refine it right now. But I could click that, and it gives me a way higher chance at getting the Chroma Prime Systems blueprint. And I would love to get 800, and then do 8 of these at one time, and then have like a really heightened chance on 8 relics. But that's going to take a lot of time to do, guys. Like, getting to 100, yes, the first one is going to be one mission away. But then I have to stay in another mission and keep grinding till I get a whole lot more, and keep doing that till I get like 200. Then I can do 2 relics, and then grind for another one, do another one, and keep doing that till I get all these relics to 100, or at least till I get the relics enough to have him drop and give it to me. Or what I could do is, if, like, we'll say we have a team of 4, right? We'll say, like, up here at the top left, say this right here shows mine and 3 other people. We all have 100, and then we're like, okay, everyone do Meso C4 to 100, right? So we all 4 of us do this one and hit refine, and we all 4 run the same relic. We have literally a 4 times 100%, well, 4 times a 50% chance at getting the blueprint, which is really, really high. And that doesn't mean we will get it, because 2 of us could get the same one, and then the other 2 get 2 different ones that aren't that piece that we're looking for. That can happen, but the thing is, we have a higher chance at getting it. So I would love a squad of 4, all of us do to 100, get the Meso C4 all the way up to 100 on that relic, and then all 4 of us run it together. because then we have a really, really high chance at getting it. But that's fat rips. That might not happen, so I'm gonna have to spend the long route doing it 90% of the time. So it's gonna take a while to get that part, unless I just happen to, you know, do a 1/100 and then just get it on the first go, which is really, really rare and really low chance. But I would wish that would happen. But I don't run primaries that often, guys, but if I do, it's either the Exletra, the Arcaplasmor, the Basmu, the Dread, the Flumen, or the Sheju. I did use the Ignis Wraith back before, but I don't use it that often anymore. But I do have all these other prime stuff in here too, guys. I might go for a build on the other bows, like build the best I can for each weapon in the game. But that's only once I start getting enough platinum to get out the inventory space, because there's like a ton of weapons. Like, I haven't sat down and counted every primary weapon, but you guys can see, like, from the Z Huge going all the way up. If I just do a scroll right quick, right, just like this, you guys can see it's a lot of weapons. On top of that, it's basically almost the same amount for pistols, which is like not just pistols, but you guys know what I mean, the secondary weapons, and then basically the same amount for the swords. So if I go through here, you guys can see that's bada bing, bada boom. There's a lot of these items, right? So you're going to need a lot of space for those items. And what do I mean by that is, if we go to equipment and then inventory, you guys will see there's inventory space. So if we go to the right, we'll go to weapons right now. You guys can see I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 open spaces for weapons with all these weapons here that I do have. There's one weapon I can get rid of because I already had the Galantine Prime. I have a second one. So later on, I will get rid of this, but I'm going to do it in a trade with the player. So for instance, say he wants the Galantine Prime, and say I can't get my Chroma Prime blueprint. Well, not Chroma Prime blueprint, but you guys know the piece that I'm missing, or say I have a piece for a thing that is vaulted that is missing. I just need one piece, and I'll trade it for that piece, and I'll be able to make my character, and the dude will get the weapon of his dreams, which his will be already crafted, as mine won't be, so I'll have to let it craft and then craft my actual character. But apart from that, we're doing good. You guys can see we do have the Skashati, we have all the other cool things, but same with Warframes, I only have space for 2. Hint, if I get Chroma Prime, I'll have space for 1, and then I'm working for a, where is he? Right here, Limbo. I am working for a Limbo Prime, which I think I'm missing only 2 parts for. Let me actually make sure of this before I go, like, before I say that. So if we go through here, we need to find Limbo Prime. It's low-key Limbo Prime. So yes, I'm missing 2 parts for the chassis and the inner optics. As you see, I have these systems. So anyone that's missing the systems, I could easily change the Limbo Prime systems BP here for a chassis BP or a neuroptics BP. So that's something that might be durable. I even have like Titania Prime chassis, the Siren Prime systems, which I will be keeping onto those, because I will go for the systems and neuroptics and the BP system, well, the neuroptics chassis and the BP for that one, which I think, oh no, I didn't do Siren with that one, but I did do one more with that one, but we'll talk about that later. I'm also missing the chassis and the systems for Valkyr Prime. So you guys can see we are going for a lot of good Prime stuff. Same as, like, we got Loki Prime here. See, Limbo Prime systems is right here, which I already have the systems. So that's why I said, like, I can trade the BP for it. I have also Avara Prime working on that, which is Prime chassis and Prime systems. Let's see here. What all other primes am I working for? Yeah, Chroma Prime, which I'm only missing the systems for, and Atlas Prime, which I'm missing the chassis and the neuroptics for, which you guys can see I already have another systems for him. So I have, like, multiple systems I can trade out for other parts if I needed. So if someone needed, like, Atlas Prime systems, let's say, I could trade the Atlas Prime systems for a Limbo Prime chassis, and then I can do the Limbo Prime systems for a Limbo Prime neuroptics, and I'll have Limbo Prime. It's literally that simple to do, guys, but it takes time. Because you got to find someone selling those items, and then also on selling those items, they got to be missing items for the items that you have. And they have to be wanting those items and feel that the trade is fair. So yeah, which can take a long time, my friends. But yeah, on top of that, I'm also grinding for the Boar Prime, the Ceranos Prime, the Latron Prime, secondaries, the AK Bolto Prime, the Ajagara Prime, the Urfona Prime, the Sycris Prime, the Pyrana Prime, the Bronco Prime, and the Spira Prime. Then we go to melees, Dakra Prime, Destreza Prime, Glaive Prime, which you guys can see I'm missing just 2 blades on. Caratino, wait, yeah, I do want the Caratinos, but that's actually very easy to get, because that's not a Prime. The Namascala Prime, I already have the Cronin Prime, so I don't need it. I already have the Orthos Prime. And I'm going for the Redeemer Prime, which I just need 1 handle for. So that shows you guys, like, how close I am to getting all these other things. Now, the Caratinos, I can basically already get. I just need to go grinding on the other planet, because if I go quickly to Miscellaneous, I can actually go down. Caratinos Blades. I have 4 blueprints. I just need to use 2 of them. Caratinos Gauntlet. I have 4 blueprints. I just need 2 of them. So, yeah. So we'll have to go get 40, 12, 32, and 8 for these items on that one. And then I need 80, 12, 48, and 8 on this. So I'd have to combine some of these, I think, together. Oh, no, I don't. We're good. So, yeah, I need a lot of each one of these to craft out both. And the reason I'm saying 80 is because I need 2 of these. So 40 times 2 is 80. 6 times 2 is 12. 24 times 2 is 48. And 4 times 2 is 8. And I've done the same over here. Now, this I already have enough of. That I already have enough of. It's the deposit and the blader here that I need. Or bladder. However you want to say that is. It's probably bladder. I already have enough of that and enough of this. I just need the Dagonic and the alloy here. Which the alloy I think is a blueprint that I have to keep crafting stuff out of the blueprint. I don't know if the Dragonic is. I think it's also one of the blueprints I have to buy too. Now this I already got a deposit from, and I don't remember where I got that from, so yeah. But as you guys can see, we do have like all this stuff here. You guys can see I have all this other alloy. Wait. Wrong. See, hold on. Let me go back to this. We're going to see this alloy. Adramel alloy. Yeah, I have to get it from the new planet. Don't have it yet. Alright, but let's go over the Warframes that is good. Again, to get the, to go to the planet, which is very simple. So you can do a Wukong build. Another one you guys can run is Oberon. He is a pretty good one. You can run a Hydroid, because you can get good health on him. Mesa is okay. Frost is if you can, like, most of the missions on there, Frost is good for. There's one during the introductory that Frost is not good for. It's a defense, yes, Frost sounds good for that, but it's a moving defense, meaning, like, you can't just throw your bubble up on it and just run around killing everything. It moves, so it will leave your bubble and fly around. And it doesn't just stay for a minute and then move. Stay for a minute and then move. It's constantly moving. So you throwing your bubble up is going to mean nothing to this. So again, Frost Prime, probably not a good idea. That's why I'm saying, like, you might want to run, you know, Mesa, because you can use your ability, if you build it correctly, to get everything down with your double pistols and keep it protected. Oberon to give yourself a damage buff, and boom, 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 you know, kill, so you do your damage buff thing, and then you also have your damage buff as in your thing inside your actual mods, plus, you know, stuff like that with your weapons with damage buff, so you can pull off really good damage. Same with, like, Wukong. You can have your secondary person help protect the pod while you run around and do your thing with guns and stuff. Make sure you carry some really good ones. Don't try to use melee only. So, yes. There are plenty of good Warframes to go run that new mission on and do that. But let's not be Wukong. Because, I mean, yes, he has 1,000 health and 500 shield. Actually, you know what? We'll carry a Wukong. I don't see why not. But I want to build, instead of energy this time, because I'm not really going to be using energy too much. I mean, well, actually, let's not play Wukong. Let's play... I would love Wukong because of the second body like, the second... You know what? Screw it. We'll play Wukong. Let's upgrade this to give him more damage instead of energy this time. So we'll change that for Arcane Fury. A full one. So now we'll get more damage, faster swing speed, alongside a weapon that, you know, will have a good amount of damage. We'll say 1,500 plus the extra damage percentage, sends that to 2,000 plus the faster swing speed of something it already swings pretty fast. Actually, let's break it more. The reason I'm saying let's break it more, how much damage does my Grand Prime get? Let's actually do a test here. So my full build on a Grand Prime gives me 3,239. What does my War give me again? That's very same exact build, as you guys can see. 2,419. Yeah, we're going to go with the 3,000 build. We're going Grand Prime, guys. We're breaking this. Because now that 3,000, what, 400? What was it? It was 3,200 will now be something like 3,500 with the thing if I get on hit and it procs, plus the swing speed and the super swing speed here. Grand Prime, you are now broken. Again. Love you. Alright. Now that that's broken, we'll break it even more because instead of running, you know, a primary, we'll leave it as our melee only, which means when we call in our ult, he'll run melee only, and we're both running just the melee. Instead of him switching to gun when I got sword, or him switching to sword when I have gun, we both are carrying the same sword now. Broken, shall I say? Alright, now, to farm the part we are looking for, we have to go to Orb Volus. Hopefully we don't find we found a squad, which means they could be doing their own thing, and this is just very bad. I wish, like, I could, like, if you click Orb Volus, I wish it wouldn't find the squad. You would be leader automatically, and then squads can join you, so that way, say, I go off doing my thing, right? The leader doesn't go, oh, let's leave, and then disbands the entire squad. I would love to do my own thing, so that way, you know, I can have one or two other people helping me while the other dude's probably off doing his own thing. Yes, he's going to get mad when the squad isn't following him, but he's not the squad leader. But also, these guys could be running something else, and I don't want that. Huh. Wow. Hold on, guys. Let me screenshot this right quick on my phone, and then send it to Lauren. Hold on, not that one, but this one. Oof. Sorry guys, I'm not showing you a good version of this because I wasn't in here at first. I was sending a message. I need some energy. I was inside something, it took my energy away from me. I feel like the Tatsu was doing better here. These are what I need. Nice to see. Those, the spider things, the small ones, are what I need to get my stance. So please kill them. I'll get myself some energy here in a sec, guys. If you guys need energy, come over here for a sec, boys. If you guys need energy, I put down some energy pads. Alright, let's get my secondary guy in here. Take the extra armor. Up here, I'm gonna put down some more energy, and I'm gonna put some health down for you boys as well. There you go.
Hi.
Yep. Nice. You're welcome. Remember, if you kill one of the spiders, just let me know and ping it for me so I can come over there and check it. Because I am needing the Tatsu stance mod, and that's the only way you can get it, is through the gigantic robotic spiders. Hunter Ford, welcome to stream. Shadow, welcome to stream. Thanks for joining, boys. And I think I got one more from like stream as well, but it's not showing up. Give me a second. Let's see if I can reload my stream chat and get it. Yes, Lauren! Welcome to the stream, Lauren. Thank you for joining. Actually, where are we on the map right now? If I check it. We are... Oh, we're all the way... We're near where I need to be. So... Fabrication 1... Where is it? Let's turn our map to try and find it. I need... Oh, we're nowhere near
Remember
it.
the Arma 2 days.
I think we need to go all the way up that way. This is very weird. Brendan Gary, remember the Arma 2 days? Yes, Arma 2 DayZ, I remember that. And that's actually why I ended up getting DayZ Standalone on the PlayStation, is because I miss Arma 2 DayZ. And host migration in progress. That's big GG's. Our boy Bunny left the squad. Hence why I wish, when you clicked on this part of the map, without going through Fortuna, it doesn't throw you in a squad automatically, but it's all good. Also forget, I wasn't in a party, hence why I could speak to the other guy in game. I don't know if you guys on stream could have heard him. But yeah, Brandon, welcome back to the channel, and yes, I do remember those days. I miss them very, very highly. I also miss my Arma 3 days where I used to roll around as a pub cop, which is a public cop, meaning the spot was open for anyone. It wasn't just reserved for people that went through
I miss you.
their ride-alongs and stuff. Those days were the days, and I miss it. Lauren, I miss you. Lauren, I miss being able to play with you too. But I know your power's out right now, and I know your PS4 is going through repairs soon. Or you might be just getting a whole brand new PS4, which actually a whole brand new one would be really great if they do it that way or decide to do it that way. But when you do get back on PS4, just shoot me a text, and it doesn't matter if it's like 12 o'clock p.m. It's hell, yeah. But even if it's like 12 o'clock p.m., I will set up and play with you for as long as need be when you get your PS4
That'll
back.
get me past the first layer of security. Plug the data mass into the terminal, then make sure I'm not bothered.
it spawned me near the portal, and I did not mean to come over here. And these guys, I think, are running a mission, which I did not want to do. Let's see here. I need to go... Whoops, I keep thinking that's map. I need to go towards... I need to go to towards Fortuna, and then pick up from where everything is. So let's go over here, which is Fortuna. And then take a look at which way I need to go, because there's a certain facility that I'm looking for. Anina fan? What's up, Anina? Welcome. Let's see here. We need to go to, not Spaceport. Where is it? It's a temple, but it's not fabrication. Okay, I think we need to go that way. What's up? Right now I have no clue what someone started. I joined and I wasn't the host. I joined because I wanted to go... Oh, I'm not the host of this. I'm looking for a certain temple because I'm trying to get the stance mod for the Tatsu. And you have to get it from the spiders. The giant spiders that follow the super giant spider. Is what I like to say. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And that's what I'm trying to get. The host was trying to run some sort of mission. It tried to say it, but it doesn't ping. So I'm kind of still going for my mission I was doing independently. Oh, found it. Yes, I am. Temple of the Prophet is where I'm going.
Data mass into the base terminal and I'll get to work.
Alright, thanks, man. The Temple of the Prophet's this way. That's where I'm going. So, when you go to Temple of the Prophet, there's a spider that can randomly roam. And it's one of the super giant ones. I forgot if you can touch the water here or not. I don't think so. And nope, you can't. So, we're gonna go this way to get over the water. Now, Temple of the Prophet is from where I'm standing. It's that way. But yeah, the Prophet spider will sometimes roam, and it won't be the actual Prophet from the mission of the Prophet, but it's the it's basically a different version of it. But the little spiders that follow it around is what I'm looking for. Because when you kill those, it has a really, really low chance at getting it, but it's the way you get the new stance mod. For the Tatsu. It's this way. I was going the wrong way. It's that way. So it's like out that way. Now again, the spider roams, so it could be on the outskirts of this place over here. Oh, you already beat me there? Nice. I don't see you up at the Temple of the Prophet. You sure you're at the right one? Actually, totally forgot about this ability. I could easily... Right there is where we're going, boys. And there is a gigantic spider that sometimes roams through here, and we are almost here. Alright. So as you fight, there's a chance the spider can appear and roam. And I hear it. I think it's over here. Yep, there it is. The little spiders that follow that is what we kill. And when you kill this, you have a chance, these little spiders have a chance at dropping the stance mod. This time I didn't get it, but I think more will spawn over time.
Obedience is efficient. Efficiency brings profit. An obedient child profits all. Children, to me, better out than in.
There we go, what? Oh, we're not trying to kill the super big one, just the small ones that follow it.
Learn from what I am, children. Destroy our past to build our future.
So we're waiting on the small ones to respawn. Here we go. Never mind, that wasn't a small one. There we go.
The disobedient shall not be spared the rod.
So the arachnoids are the ones we're trying to kill. So I got organ shatter from that one. And he has a chance at dropping the Tatsu stance mod, and that's what we're looking for. So we might have to sit here and farm for a while. Jeff's down. Where's Jeff? Oh, I found you. Here we go with another small spider. No stance mod this time, that's fine. Mod that time either. Where are they down at? Found this one. Just as I made it over, you revived yourself, man. I was trying to revive you. For anyone that needs armor, well, not armor, but health and energy, here you go. Organ shatter again. It's a very rare drop. I think it's like a 0.2% chance of dropping.
As Smith on your sows, so do we reap.
Come on. Give me a smaller robot again. Wait, no, that's my enemy friend. Up here. Got you, bro. That time it gave reach. Another one. Killed it. You're about to die? Hold on. Come up on the mountainside over here near me. Right here. And I'll drop down. Here's you some health. 1, 2... Some energy as well. So you get energy and health. You can stand there for as long as you need. That time it was just ammo. Don't shoot the big spider. I mean, you're doing no damage to it. It's just a waste of ammo.
To keep your feet upon the ground, I place burdens upon your shoulders.
The smaller horde robots that look just like it, but the super small ones that creeps out are the ones you want to kill. That's pistol ammo. Oh, there's another one. Organ shatter.
We protect our virtue. We safeguard against the rogue.
I see it. It moved. I didn't see where... That time it dropped reach. I'm gonna go invisible. I'm gonna get me some health right quick. I'm coming, Bunny, don't worry. I'll go God mode for a second. Organ shatter again. Damn, this is super rare for a fucking mod to get, but I hope it, I hear it's worth it, so. Nothing that time.
So do we reap.
Nothing from that one. Nothing from that one either. Shatter again, Jesus. ahead and do the fracture if you guys want as well. Well, it's an impact that time. Nothing at its belly right now. Killed it, nothing.
Exploiter loads arachnoids with refined coolant. They need the thermal regulation when harvesting thermia. We can use that coolant to dilute the thermia and seal these fractures. He'll crack open a coolant arachnoid and use its canister on this fracture.
That one's still ammo. Extra armor? No.
Defensive positions. Do not let them destroy the canister.
I think he needs help with the thing, guys.
As Nathaniel sows, so do we reap.
Thanks to extra 1,500 armor again, Mr. Giant Spider. Hey, Mac, we're actually right now grinding for something. We're following this around, the Giant Exploiter Orb, because we're trying to get the smaller orbs here to spawn. And they have a chance at dropping the new Tatsu, you know, two-handed Skana mod, which is the only way to get it. So we're trying to get the mod from that. Sorry, man. Or lady friends. I have level 2 you are.
The unruly require instruction, not sympathy.
Let's go ahead and give myself a little bit more energy. I guess he doesn't want the mod. Come on, do you have another one of your spider orbs underneath you? Yes, there's a spider orb over here. That one was reach. Flex coil. Come on. You can get to the Tatsu stance mod, Mr. Spider. I know you want to. Doesn't leave this exact location now that the host left. It should have gave me host. That's a GG. Oh, I'm saying I should have been host. That way, like, you know, as I'm following the spider, it doesn't, like, despawn or walk away during this whole load thing. That way you guys don't have to worry about the host leaving either. Nope. I mean, like, the spider's still here. No. But if the spider's despawned or gone somewhere and I can't find it, then I'll be done. I still hear the spider. Found him. drop me another baby. Shatter. 1500 extra armor. Nice. Reach.
The unruly require instruction, not sympathy. Protect our virtue. We safeguard against the rogue. Efficiency brings profit. An obedient child profits all.
Shatter again.
Grab the canister and get to another fraction. Let the spider do a little bit more reproduction and get me some more stuff to keep my armor up high and my health pretty well. Won't do anything about these fractures. We'll do it for him. Let's get this fracture sealed.
Oh no. Organ shatter again.
Do not let them destroy the canister.
Yo.
TBG Supreme, yo, what's up TBG? Welcome to stream, thanks for joining, man. Right now we're grinding for a very, very rare mod, and the only way you can get it is following this and those little spider things that you just watched me kill. They drop it, but it's the only way to get the drop to happen to get the mod. So that's kind of what we're doing right now.
I got PS Plus.
You got PS Plus? Nice. That time it's reach, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a stance mod, which is very, very rare. So hopefully we can get it soon. While we're waiting on that, let's do this. Extra armor. Keep our health and everything up here. So these little droids like this right here are what we're hunting, because they have a chance at dropping the stance mod. Or if anyone has the stance mod that's in this stream that wouldn't mind giving me one, I would take one ever so greatly. A specific stance mod, yeah, for Tatsu. You're good. Right. Yeah, the only way you can get it is following this around, and the baby spiders it poops out has a really, really low chance at dropping it. And if my theory is correct, this could have been updated to where you have to do the Profit Taker version of this, and it has to be Profit Taker
only. We protect our virtue. We safeguard against the rogue.
Wait, Wise got it. Nah, bro. I'm like Elmer Fudd over here. I'm hunting rabbits. I actually got it, guys. So I need to leave so I can actually get it. But if you guys want to, you can hunt it. It was dropped somewhere like right over here. So if you guys need it, it's on that waypoint. It's like somewhere right here on my waypoint. Waypoint 2, to be exact. It's around there somewhere. It actually might have been right. That's North Wind. Yep. Oh, and they already teleported us here. No, I'm sorry, Bunny. No, that's okay. Right. It's all good though. Oh. Right. It was nice playing with you, Bunny. Yep. You too, man, and hopefully maybe I might see you in the stream one day. Oh, hold on. It's rifle, that's shotgun. Which one do I want? Oh wait, do I get them both? Has been delivered to... I get them both? Dude, that's what I'm saying. I got something for my rifle and my shotguns. Alright, so guys, let's go ahead and leave Fortuna. And yes, because we ended up getting the mod we need, which is the stance mod for this fucking dual-handed Nakana So we're going to go throw that on. Let's see if we can level the stance mod up to a full stance mod. Throw it onto the Nakana. And see how much space we get with the stance mod being on the Nakana now. So we actually got it, which is the Razor stance mod. Hopefully there's not two Razors in the game. I seen literally like Razor pop up, and I was like, I got it. But let's make sure I have it, just to make sure. So that only took that long on stream, guys. But let's go ahead and go to get the Tatsu out. So you guys can see at the top there is a stance mod spot for this, which we did get it. Wise Razor. There we go. So, two-handed Nakana, this goes right on up here, so now we get 4, let's go ahead and level Wise Razor, if I can, to its max, which I don't know if I can or can't, but we'll see. Oh, I can, it's only 140 endo, yep. Max level Wise Razor, and we got it, boys. So now we actually have a spot for 10. Okay, let's see here, I need 11. So if I did a Forma, I'd definitely be able to plot my thing up right here. I forgot what's higher on the thing. Fever Strike or Fury? Hold on. Still a 0. Okay, that's a dash anyways. Pressure point is definitely higher, I think. That gives me 10. Let's see here. Blood Rush is a 14. That gives me a 10. That gives me 9, so yes, it has to be like that. Alright, so I do need to get that still, but we got Wise Razor, so we can put a 10 up there. And let's show you guys how this would look. So if we done the electrical one, Shocking Touch, you guys see we need 11 for that one, but we have one that's a 9. Let's go ahead and put the 9 one up there to show you guys a little bit of the builds. No more Toxin, that's fine. We do have Fever Strike. Actually, what does that say 0 on Toxin? Because that's Toxin. That makes no sense. But total is 1,920. As you guys can see, that's still missing 2 bars. So this would easily go into the 2000s, guys. Easily into the 2000s. Which now is corrosive. We don't need radiation. Why was radiation even a thing on that? We don't need... Oh, well, I mean, I could probably do a radiation build on that. It's just fire and electricity. Which might bring this higher. But corrosive is better. I like corrosive build better. But yeah, guys, this is what we got right now, guys. As you guys can see, is easily total 1,920, almost 2,000. It'll be definitely 2,000 by the time I put on a full electricity. But that is going pretty darn nice. Plus, my Fever Strike here can go up one more if I wanted it to, which will cost me like over 10,000 endo. That's why I don't do it. I need 10,000 endo for that too. But when we do it, we'll be able to make a build, get the build done. And this will be a very overpowered Nakana. As you guys can see, we got our stance, and we got everything going good now. Let's go ahead and show you guys the, not Nakana Prime, but this is Johnny. I think it's two-handed, right? I don't remember if this is a two-handed. No, it's not, because we have Blind Justice for it. That's fine. But let's go back to the Tatsu, and that is definitely a two-handed Nakana. Alright, now that we got our stance mod, that's kind of what we were going for. I showed you guys how to get it on stream, how long it fucking took us with no extra drop chance. Like up here, we only have a resource booster. We don't have the resource drop chance. So, yeah, you guys can see how long that took us to grind it, how to get it, setups that you can run on that place, and you guys can see how great this dude right here is, Wukong Prime. And, to be honest, guys, again, my Wukong Prime is not a full build. This is literally all I was running. And yes, I get 1,200 health, but you guys seen that I literally only dropped to, like, what? The lowest was, like, 250? So even without physique, without physique, I still would have survived. I would have been down to like 50 health, and I could have easily just rebuilt that back up to 900, but you guys can see, he survives. We did make our stuff stronger, but that's fine. Again, like we have 200 health, plus 200 shield, 50 energy max, 50% energy max because of Prime Flow here. But yeah, he's rank bonus. Oh, my bad. That's rank bonus. Alright, so yeah, we actually get a lot of stuff out of this guy. We also have the Primal Fury. The ones I was using was Defy, which this goes into God mode. You guys seen me do it. Twitch drop scheduled. Oh, okay. So you guys seen me use Defy, and you guys also watched me use Celestial Twin. So yes, those are the two that I used, which is very, very good, guys. You watched me break the Grand Prime, because, again, I have the extra melee boost there on the things you've seen to the right, but plus my Grand Prime hits for, like, what, 3,000? 3,000 plus the extras, almost like 4,000 apiece. So yes, my Grand Prime was basically broken. Now this is about almost 2,000, which means add a little bit more on, it's going to hit for around 3,000. So yeah, about, because it's like 2,800, 2,900-ish maybe. So yeah, it's going to be a very overpowered build with this, but you guys can see we got our stance, we got everything we need, except for the one Forma, which is very easy to get. I have a relic, I have a ton of. I'll actually tell you what it is. Go back into Quick Memo if I can. Messages can be closed, that can be closed. I have Lith S8 relics, which I have 73 of them. And if I go to the Lith S8, so hold on, let's go here and go to Lith and then S8, which I don't think I have 72 of them anymore because I think I opened a few, but let's see here, S8, 73 actually, guys, which I do have a S8 relic here that had done that too, which I think was going for the Stradivar. But I could be wrong, I don't remember what that's for, but there's actually a Forma BP in here, as you guys can see, Forma. So I could easily get 73 Formas, if it dropped Formas only. Oh yeah, the Stradivar Prime BP was what I was going for. Unless it, wait, no, it was probably the Grand Prime Blade, or the Orthos Prime Blueprint. It was one of the two, when I done that, but we're good. So now you can see I can make that Stradivar or anything I want, but I'm not going to do that because I'm leaving it on that, and this is what I'll go do. So if I can find a Lift Survival, I'll just run like a ton of Lift Survivals. Actually, speaking of which, what's up there? Because that was a, you know, long time to do, but it was still good. Lift Defense, Capture. I don't want to do the Capture. We'll do the Defense mission, I guess. And then it was Lith S8, I believe. Yes, S8. So we go down, so we see 73, which is right here, square, and yes, Finding Squad. Easy. I got PS Plus. Nice, TBG. Nice. So yeah, it's actually about that simple to get, guys. Drunken Donut? Nice. Celestial Twin!
The enemies are dropping reactants. We're going to need more reactants. I want to open that relic.
There it is. Okay, so we're just on wave 1. Alright, not bad, not bad. We need 10 reactant, nope. That one. 6. Nice. Four to go. And then my relic will be open. We'll see if we get the form of BP. And then we'll be able to do a full build on this sword. And then later I'll work on getting my formulas and stuff for more. Two more. One more. There's 9. And there's 10.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Only have to go to 5 ways, guys.
Transference still holding.
Take up that Morphix as well. Easy into wave 5 now. Pass wave 5 and see what we earn. Tap, tap, wait, tap, tap. Oh, we're done. Whenever it pops up, it might be taking a second. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Someone at least dropped me the, this. There we go. Go ahead and leave. Sorry, boys. Only needed the forma. You guys can say if you want. It shouldn't be that much harder. It only gets harder around 15.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
And I got my 18 void traces, which is nice, so I can put that into making that other one to 100, and then trying the other one to see if I actually get the part I need. Nice. I wish they would come out with another two-handed Nakana, though, stance. He left already. But yeah, I wish they would come out with another two-handed Nakana stance, because I don't like the whole, like, flinging it around and then doing the jump circle slam, because of the fact that it slows your melee down a little bit when that happens, because it takes that time for the animation to slam, then you stand back up, you do it again, then you go back to the slam. It feels slower. I want something where I can just feel like I can just go woo 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 like that with my Nakana, and not have the slam. I want something that goes like right swing, left swing, right swing, left swing, and just keep doing that over a constant period. And make sure it gets a little faster, and then it stops at a specific speed while you keep doing it, because, you know, I like swing speed more than I do having that slam attack, or a really cool, like, spin with a sword going in someone. Like, I can care less for that, because it slows down your melee a little bit. Hence why I didn't want to grind for the stand, but I had to grind for it to get the extra 10 to put on my electric ability, because it already has a thing to double its capacity. So, yeah, I had to go for the stance in order to actually put more mods on, sadly. Sorry, guys. But I just don't like the stance. We need something that allows us to swing faster and doesn't, like, jump or go airborne, or do, like, a power swing at the end. It needs something where it just stays the same over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Kind of like the war, right? I can sit there and just keep going on and on and on and on and on and on with the war. We need something for the Grand Prime to do that. We need something for the Tatsu to do that. So every sword needs something where we can go on and on and on with, where it doesn't have to worry about having to do some, like, button press mass up. It's basically the same. So if I just spam circle, it should be able just to keep doing the same attack over and over. Now if I spam circle, stop, spam circle, then maybe do, like, some cool trick or something. But just spam circle all the way should never have, like, a cool trick in it. It should just be the same melee attack, is how I feel. But apart from that, the Tatsu is pretty good. It just needs a rework or another stance mod just given to the players for free that we don't have to go grind for. Because I like the original stance this thing gets. So maybe have a card for that stance as well. So that way you get the mod capacity like you do with the new stance that I have, but make it in card form, so that way we can just throw the card up there, get the extra, you know, stuff, and not have to worry about the other stance type things that it done. Because I like the original stance that it gets, but it's not a card form, it's just its own original stance, and you don't get the double mod capacity for it. I want the double mod capacity with the original stance, please, with an actual card that shows what the stance name is and the actual stance itself. Because it has its own, hence why you don't have to have the stance card up there. But the thing is, I prefer to have a card that has that stance, so we get basically the same thing here, where I can run the Shocking Touch like I do, have a stance card up there, but it not be like the Winding Attack version. So Wise Razor, I just don't like it. It's not in my forte, because I don't like the whole slam at the end that slows your melee. Because in a crowd of enemies, you don't want to be slowed down, especially with how this game is with most survival missions. You're going to have like 1,400 aliens literally just ravaging your body, and you don't want to have to be in that slowed, you know, spin, slamming your sword down, waiting for the reset point, and then coming back for the melee. It should just all be instant, and it shouldn't have that jump slam, because I hate being teleported forwards when sometimes you need to fight right at your
Rainbow
target.
or COD later.
That's the only thing that I don't like. Rainbow or COD later. TBG, to be honest, I would prefer COD, because I still need to make it to tier 31 to get the new assault rifle. So I need to make it to tier 31, but I just wanted to get a quick Warframe stream in, show you guys grinding me this mod, and get a Warframe thing out there for people who watch me for Warframe, to have another Warframe video to watch, learn how to get the mod if they need to get it themselves, show how long it took me to grind it. So yeah, but I will have a COD stream coming today as well, guys. I know I promised a DayZ video, but to be honest, right now...
Okay, I just hit 1.5, so
yeah.
that would work.
I just hit 15, so that would work. Oh, nice! I hit 15 the other day, guys. I used the sniper a little bit as well, but the sniper's good, but I think they need to make it just a tad bit better. Maybe make it where you rank the weapon up a little bit faster to get some of the attachments and not make it as long of a rank up, just for the fact that, like, I don't know, it's hard to get kills with it sometimes. Like, one of the maps, I can sit down and snipe, and it works amazing whenever I actually just find a spot and camp. But for a player like me who likes to run around, there's times that sniper does not pull up fast enough to get a kill against a machine gunner. It doesn't work. So maybe boost the draw speed on the regular sniper, and then leave the draw speed on the quick scoping version as well. So that way you just have a little bit more on the draw speed of the regular, non-sniper form to help perform a little bit better, and then you actually get the same draw speed for the quick scoping one, which means you just lower the percent that it actually gives you when you put on the attachments, which is kind of a nerf, but if you think about it, it stays about the same, which I don't really think is a nerf or a buff. It's literally just keeping everything the same, just making the base version of the weapon pull up just a little bit faster to help in those situations where, say, you just spawned in, you're running to your sniper spot, you flip a corner, and then there's a guy with a machine gun that's kind of, running as well. But overall, that sniper versus the machine gun coming up, the machine gunner is more likely going to win. I mean, like, if you get that quick scope, I mean, nice. But more than likely, you're still partly firing from the hip, which means you have a chance to miss, and that machine gunner is just going to and spray you down. So I think the sniper needs a little bit more on the buff on the regular version of it, but just keep all the stats the way it is with the other attachments when you put them on. Even if you have to nerf it a little bit to keep the stats exactly where they are, that's fine, but just buff the base version of the sniper itself, and make, like, since it starts with no scope, and you have to put a scope on to shoot at longer distance to make the sniper a little bit better, don't make it take away on mobility so much when you put those other on. So if I put a suppressor on, the scope I use, it's kind of like a sniper scope. I add the bolt thing to it to make the bolt a little bit better, and some stuff like that. Don't slow me down on how fast the gun pulls up. That's all I ask, because since that stuff isn't already on there, when we put it on there, don't slow us down too much, is also what I ask as well. But apart from that, the sniper is really good, exactly how it is now. I love the suppressed version. It sounds like, and it just sounds so good, boys. But more likely that's what we're going to go do here in a minute, is some Call of Duty. I just wanted to show you guys the grind here, get the video out of the way to show you guys the Tatsu, and some setups to run on the new planet if you guys haven't already yet. So, yeah, I hope you guys liked and enjoyed this video. We are going to, however, start crafting this to show you guys it is crafting on stream. So we need to go, actually, let's do it this way so it gets to the miscellaneous faster. We are going to go ahead and start this forma, as you guys can see. And in, I don't have 10 plats, so I can't rush it. So in 22 hours, 59 minutes, and 54 seconds, we'll have this forma. And that's when I'm going to forma the Tatsu to get the electricity mod able to be done. So yeah, and I'll actually, what I'll do, instead of forming the, like, these right here, because the, shocking touch is going to be higher than a 9 or a 9. Actually, I might form the Prime Fury. Yeah, I'll form the Prime Fury. That way, this drops significantly to, like, something like 8 instead of 13, and then I'll be able to upgrade this, and throw on Shocking Touch. So yeah, I'll forma the Prime Fury when I get the forma, And then I'll even do a video on how I level my weapons or my frames, show you how to do that. So if you guys are wanting to level, you guys will have something to learn from then. So I shall see you guys in Warframe tomorrow around this time, which is about 1:54 p.m. at my time. Or maybe a little bit later. I might catch you guys like really late at night or early in the morning, who knows. But the thing is, we won't be able to do this till 1:54. So maybe 2 o'clock to around 6 o'clock-ish tomorrow, I'll be hopping on some Warframe, and I'll give you guys a video, a little tutorial on how to level your stuff fairly quickly. Hopefully we don't run into any bad squads. What I mean by bad squads is people who run, well, let's just say Frost, where they can constantly spam the Frost ability with energy going to keep kills going towards them and give no one else kills. Or a Limbo, which will freeze time, making it so we can't kill, and then he'll be able to, like, kill anything in a rift and stuff like that. So, yeah. Hopefully we don't run into that. So, I'll get a video out for that tomorrow, and hopefully you guys liked and enjoyed this one. Don't forget smashing the like, subscribe button. Don't forget the bell icon if you want to get notifications of streams, how-tos, tutorials, or even any other gameplay I do. As always, stay awesome. Till next time.